To be very honest with you guys, the world isn't ready for Ghana yet. With the way Ghana has been dominating recently, the world isn't ready. Just the other day, Ghana signed a visa-free from Ghana to Morocco. The other day, they signed an outstanding deal with Jamaica. Just yesterday, 12th of June, Ghana signed another mouth-watering deal with China. Let me break it down. So Ghana has achieved a significant trade breakthrough with China following high-level talks on the sidelines of the ongoing China-African Summit on June 12th, 2025. This development is expected to reshape economic ties and trade dynamics between the two nations. Under the new agreement, all Ghanaian goods exported to China, I repeat, all Ghanaian goods exported to China will now enter duty-free, eliminating import taxes and making Ghana product cheaper and more competitive in the Chinese market. Watch this video.
China is one of the biggest economies in the world, and when Ghana makes a deal with China, we all have to pay attention. Let me explain. Yesterday, Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister, Samuel Kujoto Ablakwa, met with China's Foreign Minister, His Excellency Wang Yi, and they made a big announcement. China is giving Ghana 0% tariffs on all exports, meaning Ghana can now send goods to China without paying any taxes at the Chinese border. Sounds like a win, right? Now let me make you understand this better. You see, China is already Ghana's #1 trading partner. Last year alone, Ghana and China traded over 11 billion worth of goods. From cocoa to gold to electronics and building materials. Now with this 0% tariffs, Ghanaian businesses can now export even more to China without extra costs. You see, this could mean more trade, more Ghanaian jobs, more local entrepreneurs making products for the Chinese market. But it doesn't stop there. They also discuss industrial projects under President Mohammed's plan, like a bauxite to aluminium industry powered by modern rail lines, and a possible electric car plant in Ghana using our lithium resources. Now that's huge. If done well, Ghana could move from just exporting raw materials to manufacturing and value addition right here at home. But here's the part we have to think about too. No tariffs will be equal to more exports, new factories, more jobs. Infrastructure like rail and electric car plants will be equal to industrial growth. Now the risk involved, will Ghana control these industries or will foreign companies own most of it? What about our environment? Mining lithium and bauxite can damage communities if not done carefully. And with China giving 0 tariffs to many African countries, will Ghana be competitive? So what does this all mean? It's a huge opportunity, yes, but it depends on how Ghana negotiates and manages it. Will we rise or get used as a raw material supplier? So now here's my question. Do we think Ghana is getting a fair deal here? Should we be excited about the electric car plants or worried about control and ownership? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.
Deal known as the China-Africa Economic Partnership for Shared Development would offer 0 tariff access to the Chinese market to all African countries if agreed by the two sides. The measure was announced as African foreign ministers gathered in central China to review the implementation of the outcomes of the China-Africa Summit held last September. President Xi Jinping announced that China will implement the policy of granting 53 African countries having diplomatic relations with China 0 tariff treatment for 100% tariff lines, provide more facilitation to least developed countries in Africa for their exports to China, and work with Africa to further implement the 10 partnership actions and building an all-weather China-Africa community with a shared future for the new era. 0 tariff treatment was only available to 33 African countries previously. China is the continent's largest trading partner, with total trade reaching nearly $300 billion in 2024.
No, politically, may belong to the New Patriotic Party, right? But when it comes to the development of Ghana, I will put my party away and tell you the truth. So, just now, I just heard that a year Ghana and China, Sisi Amene Wokasei, I reach an agreement to say, Sisi as we are Ghana ni, now what grand you my free, a year China the bag Ghana Krumwa, 0% tariffs. Woo, China to Ghana, 0% tariff. President Mahama will try. Yes, because me imports, and there is one lady, your friend, a year prissy, our imports, okay? Abraham Metisi say 0% tariffs, and I'm a far for my friend. And I'm with the massa. He says 0% tariff. So what are you doing for customers? Catch him so Kelly catch him massa. Meton your money are more rough. So if you want to do importation, that's all Ghana ha. What do you do moment? What do you moment? Ne catch them and say, oh, person we imports. from China?
We are looking at an exchange of professionals, especially in the education space and also in healthcare. And so that's something that we can continue to work on while you're here during your tenure in office. And we've exchanged visits already at the high level at the presidency, and I think that those visits can continue while we continue to work on creating more opportunities. We invite Jamaican business people to take the advantages of the African Continental Free Trade Area that allows us to trade duty-free, tariff-free with each other. And so it's possible to use Ghana as a platform to be able to reach out to a 1.3 billion market. And so during your tenure, I believe that visits at a business level between Jamaican business people and Ghanaian business people would be one of the things that we can look at. Unfortunately, despite the historic relations between Ghana and Jamaica, we still don't have missions, established in our countries, and I think that that's something we should look at. I mean,
If best friends could be defined by countries, then Ghana and Jamaica would be the combo. The synergy between Ghanaians and Jamaicans must be spiritual, because I don't understand how we get along so well and so naturally. Ghanaians and Jamaicans get along so well, in my opinion, because even though we're quite different, when together we just make a perfect combo. A bit like jerk and then chicken, no pun intended. I think both Ghanaians and Jamaicans just operate on vibes. So far as we've got good health and life, anything is possible. People of both countries are also weirdly secretive. Ghanaians don't tell people when they're traveling, and only a Jamaican man wear a mask to collect his lottery winnings, and I don't blame him. Despite our similarities, we do have our differences. I think Ghanaians are far more relaxed, whereas Jamaicans are more confrontational, but it's a good balance. A friendship match made in heaven. Jamaicans are like the loud, boisterous friends that do all the talking, and Ghanaians are the best friend that don't say much but are equally about the smoke and are always laughing. What a combo.
Going to Ghana for the first time. I understand was also another milestone, because many people might not know, but the flag that we fly with the red, green and gold, it is the flag of Ghana. Yeah. Many people say, yeah, it's Rasta. Yeah. People say, hey, it's a Rasta flag. No, it's an African flag. Yeah. You understand? Marcus Garvey is the person who let Kwame Nkrumah put the black star in the center of the flag to represent us. You understand? And that's why we fly that flag. So even the flag that we fly, you understand, it's from Ghana. And we see Ghana as the rainbow circle throne. Like our Christian or a Roman Catholic would say, okay, going to Vatican is a big thing for them, going to Jerusalem. Yeah. It's like, you understand, so for I and I as a Bobo Shanti Rastafarian, going to Ghana was a milestone.
Aside the fact we know that most of the things we use in Africa is being imported in China, even the stuff that is being used in US, China does most of the, most of the products. So most of the African countries basically import from China. So this is going to be a very massive one for Ghana and Ghanaians, to be very honest. Even though that they had to cut ties, cut off the export duties from most of African countries, but then Ghana is one of the countries that is benefiting from that. So how is this going to bond relationship between China and Ghana? Ghana and China's trade relationship have actually expanded over the past 2 decades, evolving into one of the most significant bilateral partnerships of the continent. China has long-term been Ghana's largest trading partner, with bilateral trading exceeding 11 billion in 2024. This new agreement offers an opportunity to deepen this relationship and foster stronger partnerships in the years ahead. And if you are listening to me and you're wondering what could be the economic advantage, the elimination of these tariffs offers immense potential for Ghanaian entrepreneurs, especially those exporting directly to China. So you guys know what that means. And then there are some sectors set to benefit, mostly the agricultural sector, in the exportation of the cocoa and cocoa products. We have the cashew nuts, we have the pineapples and tropical fruits, shea butters and other natural oils. Minerals, Ghana, the second one is minerals, right? Ghana's mineral wealth could drive higher trade volumes. Gold, already a leading export and a high value commodity. We have lithium, we have a lot of things that needs to be, of course, export from Ghana to China, and is on zero tariff. What Ghana needs to do to maximize benefits, to fully capitalize on this zero tariff opportunity, Ghana must take proactive steps to boost its production base and trade capacity. Yes, because of this, they need a lot of stuff to be transported to China, so they need to work more on boosting their production. Key actions involve investing in agro-processing and manufacturing, upgrading infrastructure, that is the transport, the energy, and the port, and of course, supporting SME, that's the small, medium entrepreneurs and exporters with access of credit and trading. Then, in conclusion, Ghana's 0% tariff access to China is promising step forward, accelerating export growth, industrialization, and job creation, which is very, very important. However, without structural reforms, investment in infrastructure, and a firm commitment to value addition, the full benefits may remain out of reach. So this is his guide. The reason why I decided to share that of the Jamaica is because it's also trending. This guy, see, one of the things that is going to boost Ghana's economy to the rise is collaboration. If only Africans will keep collaborating with people. This is one thing Nigeria do not. I don't even know what our president is doing. Going to France. Going to France for what? When you need to be, collaborating with people to see. This is a very big one. Indeed, this is indeed a mouth-watering deal with China. And I bet you not. Like, you kid me not. This is going to take Ghana's economy from the level it is to the massive, like it's going to skyrocket the economy. Thank you guys so much for watching up until now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you an exporter? Are you an importer? This is the time for you to strike and to strike hard, because the president of Ghana got your back. I'm going to rest it here. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Uju. You are highly, highly, highly welcome to Uncut with Uju. I'm super excited. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Share the video so it gets to reach wider audience. And I will see you guys soon in my next video. Stay happy, be kind, and be blessed. Super congratulations to Ghana. Keep flagging the comment section with so many Ghana flags, because you guys deserve it. Bye.